So you are here to learn how to use the GoHighLevel website builder as fast as possible. Well, the first thing you have to do is navigate to the websites tab, create the website from scratch, and in here add a new page, obviously add a name and create new page. Now that you've created your first ever page in GoHighLevel, you need to create from blank. We don't want to use templates. And inside here, as you can see, we are prompted to add a section. GoHighLevel websites use three types of sections. The default one, which is this one. Inside it, you can add a row, and the row element can have multiple columns. For example, 1 column, 2 columns, 3 columns, and so on. For this example, we are gonna pick the 3-column row. And as you can see, this is the basic framework of any GoHighLevel website. Each purple section can have unlimited elements within it. So you can add headlines, you can add buttons, you can add image sliders, you can add logo showcase, or any type of element that you can find in this list right here. Every element and section can be duplicated. If you duplicate an element, it will just copy and paste the same element with the same properties. But if you duplicate a column, a row, or even a section, all its content will also be duplicated. Now let's make some space by clicking on this button, which automatically deletes the element. So if you delete an element, you just delete it. If you delete a section, then it will also delete all its content. Let's also add a simple text in this remaining column, and let's check out the properties, starting from the section. This is the green section. This is the biggest section that you can add to your GoHighLevel website. And the first thing that you notice is that you can use these arrows. If we create another section here, you can use these arrows to move the section position. If you click on this gear right here, you will open up its properties. And if you click on this save icon, you can save the section as a template, as a global section, and as a universal section. Let's check out some properties. For the green section, we have the following properties. You can change the name, the stickiness. If you click tick to top on scroll, then this section will be fixed on top, and when you scroll, it will remain in that position. Very, very good for navigation menus. If you check this allow rows to take the entire width, basically it will stretch the section to fill in your entire screen. By default, is turned off. You can also change the background. For example, let's make it blue. You can also add an image or a video as a background, and you can change its width, full, wide, mid-wide, or small. Now, if you click on styles, you'll see this table thing. All elements and sections have this panel, and from here you can change the margin and padding. Margin is what is outside your container, so let's delete this section so you can see better. If we add 20 pixels, as you can see, we have 20 pixels above our container. Same goes for left, as you can see, right, actually 40 pixels right and 40 pixels left. Padding is what's inside your container, but above your actual elements. So if we add padding 100, as you can see, above our element within the section, we have 100 pixels. We can also add border, full border. You can change the style, the width, the color, the radius. For example, 25 pixels will give you rounded corners. You can add a box shadow, and you can change the visibility. By default, each element and section is visible on both desktop and mobile, but if you deselect one of them, then on that specific device, your element won't be visible. And here you can add custom classes. Very, very useful if you intend to use custom code on your website, which I definitely recommend. Now, if you click on the row element, you'll see that you have different properties. You can change the alignment, you can change the width. By default is at 100%, but you can change it, and as you can see, it shrinks down within the green section. On the column element, if you click on it, we have similar things: name, background, image, video. Alignment, by default, the content is aligned vertically. If you have multiple elements, as we can see here, they are aligned vertically, but you can change that to horizontal, and now you have all the elements within that specific column aligned horizontally. For the styles tab, we have the exact same things as for the other sections. And now, if you click on any element, you'll have different properties depending on the element that you have selected. For example, the text has multiple properties like typography. You can change the font size, font weight, and as you can see here, we have a desktop icon. When you change this value, it will only affect the desktop value. If we change this to mobile, we can also adjust the value here. As you can see, 19 pixels on mobile. If we switch to desktop, we have 56 pixels. Opacity, line height, text transform. You can change the background color for that text. You can change the color for the text itself, link text color, and icon color, because you can add icons, for example this one, and you can change the color for that specific icon. For styling, you have similar properties to the sections, but here you also have the align section, which you can use to align your text based on your needs. And also you can add some entrance animations for when the page first loads, but they are basic animations. You can add better animations using custom code. Now, going back to the general tab, as you can see here in typography, you can select from headline font, content font, or custom font. If you click on custom font, you can change the font for this specific element, but if you choose one of these two options here, then they are saved globally on your entire website. And in order to change that, you have to go here where it says this T, and here you can change the headline font, the content font, text color, and link color. If you click on the plus, obviously you add elements, we just did that. If you click on layers, you can see the structure of your website. We have the page, we have the section, we have a 3-column row, we have the third column because we deleted the first and the second column, and within this column we have 3 headline elements. If you click on this, here you'll have all your pages from your website. You can cycle between them. This one is the tracking code for Facebook pixels, Google Analytics, and so on. Here you can add custom CSS, very useful if you want to create custom websites. Here, as I said, you can change the typography. Here you can change the background. This one is the pop-up, and inside here you can create your pop-up. The next thing is the SEO metadata. Here you can preview your custom codes, and here you can enable the cookie consent. From here you can change the page that you are currently working on, and from here you can switch between desktop mode and mobile mode. Now, if you're curious to see what can you do with custom codes and how a GoHighLevel website could look if you use custom codes, then watch this video.